Let the hunt begin.
What's happening, guys? This is JamesBl0nde
and BakermanBrad.
We got a chance to check out the newest game mode in SMITE called Domination.
Domination?
We had a chance to play with the developers.
Plus, it was streamed on the Hi-Rez Twitch channel, so you can check out the entire game there.
And we'll put a link in the description for you. Alright, Brad, so tell us how this game mode works.
So the game is called Domination, and the reason it's called that is because there are 3 points in the map that you have to capture and control.
So it's sort of like Dominion off of League of Legends.
Exactly, but with a nice Egyptian twist.
Yeah, I like the way this one looks. You can see by the mini-map that there are still 3 lanes, just like in Conquest. But you'll notice that there'll be a lot more corners to watch out for, and a lot more team fight in the beginning.
Yeah, that's exactly why you start with 3 skill points at the very beginning, because if you only have 1, you can't really do very much in a team fight. Or against the magic genie that's guarding the first little spawn point right here in the middle.
Alright, so here you see me, I'm playing Artemis, and at this point I'm still trying to figure out what the hell you're supposed to do. And I realize that this genie is actually attacking me when Odin comes in here. Dizzy PW from OnRPG comes and slams me into the ground. He obviously has already figured it out.
Well, actually, in Domination, killing the other team isn't really going to be what you need to do. Like I said, you got to control the towers. Then now they kind of have control of the tower. And if you see the tickers on the right, is basically your scoreboard.
So from the looks of things, the middle is gone. So we're going to go over here to the left side with Digimir. Or not, maybe not, but you can see we're the blue team and our ticker is going down.
Well, not anymore, because actually we just have control of 2 of the towers. You only need a majority. You don't have to have all 3 for the enemy's ticker to go down.
Get him, Pumbaa.
Good job there. Nice little combo. That's why we work together so well. We got 2 kills right there.
There goes Dizzy.
Booyah.
Alright, so here it looks like they recaptured the left tower, so we're going to go ahead and take that back. We've got to clean up some of these...
Anubis.
Anubis isn't quite getting the hang of his ultimate there. Well, let me show you what mine does.
Return the favor.
Pumbaa gets him like no problem.
Yeah, Pumbaa!
That was a little overkill.
Yeah, but it was fun.
He was dead.
He is.
He died.
Very.
Got the kill.
100%.
I don't get to use the ulti anymore.
No.
But you know, that is a good example of why you need to have a team to fight your fight.
Exactly. You get caught on your own, you're gonna die. Just like... no, Odin again.
Alright, come on, Odin.
What? Ooh. I hate it when the wall pushes him out of the way and you're like, hey, that would have been great.
Yeah, he would have totally landed in that trap.
Yeah, but hey!
Bakasura got my trap, alright.
Hey, Bakasura. Die.
Assisted. Alright, so switch over to Brad here. Let's just check out and see what his perspective is.
Yeah, and so going around the corners, Anubis again, he just really likes to die, I guess, because he really... Mages aren't going to be your best option for this because they don't have the defense to handle team fights, especially if he's off by himself, like he has been the last 2 or 3 times we ran into him.
Sniper BakermanBrad.
Sniper! Speaking of sniping, we didn't mention how to actually gain control of the towers. You have to kill the Sand Guardian right here, and it looks like a big old genie throwing fireballs and not really enjoying life when you kill him. But then also, if you look off to the side, whenever you control it, there's just a nice little ring, and you gotta actually have people in that to summon your own Sand Genie of death and destruction.
There's a lot more going on in the map here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of animation on the sides. They actually did a really good job keeping it nice and clean and following up with a little bit of Odin! The only problem in this entire fight was Odin. I think he just really doesn't like us.
Yeah, but if you notice, I can outrunning.
That is true. And then you've got the new character Bacchus that they just released, not to be confused with Bakasura, which happens to be a nice fat little drunkard.
And I'm chasing him, but he's quick.
He is. I bet he has the boots of celerity.
Probably.
He does.
Seeing that Bacchus got away, we decided to go after Agni.
And because he's a mage, he died.
Well, there were 4 of us.
No, it's because he was a mage.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and even the minions look good.
Yeah, they do. And I mean, they are still important in this one. They help push the genie at the beginning. But other than that, unlike Arena, they don't have anything to do with your points afterwards. So they just help with the genie.
Once they go with the Egyptian field, they look like mummies. Yeah, we briefly mentioned that a new god entered the pack. And what is it, Bacchus?
Yes, Bacchus, the Roman god of wine and partying and festivities, and unlike Odin, he has a lot more fun. Yeah, but if you notice, it's all of Bacchus's abilities are based around drinking, and also it does help whenever he's a tank and you're fighting with another tank. So he is a pretty fast god with a bunch of jump attacks and being able to deal a significant amount of damage while still taking it. So unlike other gods like, say, maybe Ymir at times, he has a potential of doing both dealing damage and taking damage.
man, I barely made it. We barely made it out of there.
Yeah, no kidding. I like how we have to cross the bridge to Terabithia to get home safe. So a little bit more about Bacchus. I know you can't really see his menu right now if you were to actually be the god, because we're not. But he has a drunkometer. He's the only god who has that, because he's also the only god who is drinking while fighting. So makes sense, you know. He's an alcoholic. He's fighting. It kind of fits the bill.
So what? Does he like puke a lot, like Bakasura?
No, actually, he just drinks a lot. And then whenever his ultimate, Intoxicate, he smashes it down. If his drunkometer is high enough, he gets really pissed off. So be careful if you see him running around with a bunch of bubbles around his head and he's throwing wine, because he's going to start dealing a lot of damage after that. I mean, you would too if you went and dropped your favorite bottle of booze.
Yeah, he's like perfect for rage quitters.
Exactly. It's like, drink and then smash and then quit.
And speaking of Bakasura puking.
Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of that, because I was just walking around the corner, minding my own business, and then, there he is. And so, in this map, you've got to be really careful of your mini-map and just map awareness overall, because he totally could have not died if he would have paid attention to where he was going.
So here's where I have a little bit of fun with Bacchus myself. So he tries to get away, even though he's fast. I stick him with Pumbaa, and Pumbaa may have been a little drunk there, but Vengeful Assault never fails. Hey look, it's a mage bunch.
Bunch of mages!
And this spot here looks like a good spot for a bunch of arrows.
I like how you guys just kind of walked in there, and thanks to Digimir being an actual tank and you pretending to be a tank, you kind of just are able to stroll in there and, hey, guess what? He's a mage. So we died!
Yep, that's how you do it. Just, you know, rent a tank.
Awesome.
So after that, I decided to go over to the left tower to try to protect that, but we run into Anubis, and we team up on him.
Map awareness, and he's a mage.
Yep, that's what it's about. Yeah, and remember, like we said before, killing gods or minions has nothing to do with your score.
No, it really just makes it difficult for you to take over the towers, and so it's only difficult if they succeed at killing you and delaying you to get there.
I like how I had to kill the Bakasura puked up minions while you actually got to kill Bakasura.
Yeah, well, I've kind of got his numbers, so it makes it pretty easy when you've killed him 3 or 4 times. But anyways, now that we've got rid of the rabble, let's kill the Sand Guardian and take the tower back.
Yeah, so you can see just below the ticket counter, you can see that we're actually capturing the right tower. It shows the progress.
And it's always going to be going faster if the more people you have with you. So if you do it by yourself, it takes longer for you to take over the tower. So when it gets down to the last little bit, whenever you're running out of time, they have 2 towers and you have 1.
Final stretch.
Final stretch, you gotta get everybody in there so you can take over the tower as quickly as possible, and freaking Odin goes and blocks everything again. So even if you kill the Sand Guardian and there's an enemy in the circle, you don't take over the circle. So that's why in this last little time here, we killed the Sand Guardian, but they still had someone in the circle and we weren't able to take over the tower.
It was such an epic game. You've got to check out the entire thing at twitch.tv/Hi-Rez Studios. I'll put the link in the description below. But anyway, guys, that's a preview of SMITE's new game mode, Domination.
Domination!
It's not released yet, but hopefully we'll have a bit more information on when it does release. Oh, and check out our giveaway section for more SMITE keys. That's going to be it for me. I'm JamesBl0nde.
And I'm BakermanBrad.
See you out there, gamers.
Nah, let's get to smiting.
No, but I always say...
That doesn't... No, you don't
No,
want to
I always say get this... No, you say get the... No, I say... See...